All right, so let's have a quick look at this ALU stock. ALU, ALU, Altium Limited on ASX Australian Stock Exchange. So just having a quick look on the daily here, right? What we can see is that we had a run up, we had a huge run up, and then basically we came and we basically stopped in this range here, pretty much. We've been consolidating in this range for quite a while, right? Quite a while, which was about almost a year, and then we broke bullish. Here we broke bullish, and now some sort of news came in, or the earnings came in, and basically the stock dumped. So the on huge volume. So the interpretation basically of the market, of the financials, the earnings, is bearish, and the people that hold a lot of stock decided to dump, um, and that's all. That's all sort of that's needed to know. But um, let's have a look at some of the TA, basically some of the technical analysis here. So let's have a look at the monthly first of all. So the monthly, you can see basically the stock looks very, very good. It's just amazing. We've been going up pretty much at any point you bought, you're up, which is really good. We got this trend line here, actually very important to hold. This is why the bulls are bouncing there. This let's make it white. So this white trend line is holding the price up, and basically it has to hold. If it doesn't hold, there is it's a bad signal to the market. So maybe we can draw it on the weekly just to get a bit more preciseness, I guess. It's a bit more precise if you draw it on the weekly. So using the real bodies of the candle, which you can get with the line chart. So if you look at that, that's what's supporting the price action here. At the same time, on this weekly chart, the reason we are dumping here also is because we've been going up in sort of a rising wedge formation, and rising wedges are known as the bearish pattern, reversal bearish reversal patterns. Look, we even can almost get one more touch here if we extend this line. So it's sort of a bearish area. So we're likely to bounce here and at least go up, possibly to test this line. But the bearish rising wedge is basically what it's telling you is that every time the bulls are pushing up, they don't get any follow through. See, we got the high here, and then we broke to a higher high, but there is no follow through. It's getting rejected. Then we broke to another high here, and with no follow through, and obviously we just dumped on a massive volume here. And yeah, so this is a weekly chart, right? This is a very long term, and if you look at the weekly here, we're setting higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and is this our new higher low? So this has to hold, right? Weekly higher low. This it's not weekly high low yet, we haven't confirmed yet, but basically the bulls have to confirm that this is high low. If this is not the high low, we're gonna break down. What that means is we are likely to come down, and the higher lows, I mean the higher lows are technically still intact, and as long as you hold 3360, right? But we're breaking down below this 35, it means we are out of the wedge and we are likely to continue dumping out of the wedge further down, because, like, you know, if you look at the volume as well, the volume, it's only what, it's Tuesday today, so the volume, and it's all bearish volume. The candle looks really ugly right now. It's Tuesday and the bearish volume is huge, so the volume is just going to rise as the week goes on. And if it's going to be this red volume, it's really bad. The other thing, if I put the EMAs back on, you can see the purple EMA. The purple EMA here, that's the 21 EMA, and you just want to hold that, right? You really want to hold it. It's a really important EMA. Like, for example, you can see in the past, when we were above this EMA, like we held it here, the bulls were able to just push up a lot, or here as well. You know, we do break down below it now and then, but it's just like a good indicator. So anyway, it's a good indicator to keep in mind. If we hold it together, at the same time we will hold this trend line, which is a really important one, and also we will hold the weekly uptrend, which is very important as well. So those three things combined will be very good for the bulls, right? If those three things come true, then you're sweet. You know, you can keep going. You know, if you bought here, for example, let's say you put your stop under 35, which is 5%, and then you get out somewhere here at when you get 12%, or you at least get out half, right? Or you enter, you get out half just for safety, because then if we hit this trend line resistance again and dump, then you can get out, you know, break even or something like that at your entry price, or you can put your stop below, and then because you sold half, your break-even price has gone down, so you're not going to lose anything if you put your stop underneath this $35. So the other thing that I was looking at is the monthly. The monthly is the long-term chart. So you know, we had this huge run up, right, up to here. We hit this RSI very high levels of 90 through 92, and now basically we are, you know, it's a bearish divergence, right? It's a bearish divergence here right now. We're getting lower highs on the price. We're getting lower highs on the RSI, and we're getting higher highs on the price action. So it's bearish divergence. It shows you that the bulls are getting a bit tired. So yeah, basically shows, like, you know, they're getting a bit tired. That's the monthly chart, but you know, monthly chart is very long term, so you know, you have to take that in account, that each candle takes a month to close. So this candle here still got what, 10 days or so to go, and this candle could change it. Like right now, if you look at the candle looks pretty bad. Like, we've pushed up and it's got a huge wick to the upside. It's showing that it's getting rejected from these levels. The RSI is lower, as I said, and it's like when you have this candle, you know, the bulls that have been pushing up the price, they're getting questions from the bears. The bears are saying, nope, we're not going higher up. Want to go higher up? Nope, we're rejecting you. So at least they're putting up the fight, you know. And then they try to push the price down, but the bulls bought the dip. At the moment, they bought the dip, and you can see it's held by this monthly 8 EMA, which is the green one. So that's another one to keep an eye, to make sure that you hold. You do not want to go below the 8 EMA here. So that's another one, another indicator. So that's monthly. This is weekly. So and on the weekly, like if you look at this candle shape as well, I mean it's only Tuesday, so you still got a while to form. You got a while to form. If the bulls buy the dip and it looks really good, like let's say the bulls by the Friday it closes up at 40, that will look really good for the bulls, because what it means is bulls bought the dip and the wick is really long, so bears tried to push it down and they had nothing, so it will look much better. But if it closes like this, it doesn't look really good. It's got really long body. It's like a what do they call this candle? It's like a bearish engulfing candle. So it means it's just like engulfs, you know, how many days you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of bullish action, and it all raised just in, 5 weeks, and it all just got erased in one week. If we close here, so it hasn't closed yet. This is only Tuesday. So if it closes like this, it looks bad. On the daily, obviously we had a huge dump here on this, you know, at this point maybe we got oversold. No, we didn't get oversold on the other side, but you know, this is supporting. As long as this holding, you're fine basically. You know, you can enter. Let's say you enter right now, you got you know, you got, it's a fairly big risk. I mean, depends on the risk profile that you have. You're gonna lose 6% if you enter here and then you stop out. But you know, you can also exit at 12%. So you got your risk to reward that 2 to 1. So it's good. It's a good risk to reward overall. Obviously huge volume here, so you got to be careful with that, and you got to see how this candle closes. The other thing that has to hold here is basically because we formed this range for the whole year. This area has to hold. You can see if I've done it from body to these bodies. This is why it's bouncing here, because there's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of traffic in this area. You know, here there's traffic here, there's traffic here, there's traffic here. So all the people that are buying here are trying to defend this area. So this is why, another reason it has to hold. So this pretty much 35 level is a must hold, I think. In my opinion, it's a must hold level. If the bears break it with conviction by breaking 35 and then breaking 33, that's it. It's pretty much over. We're gonna dump much lower. The price is gonna come down much lower. But if we do hold it, then yeah, it's a really good entry opportunity. And you know, you can get higher. You can go higher on this stock. It's been bullish for so long. You know, you want to play bullish stocks. You don't want to play bearish. So it would be a good trade opportunity, especially if you take some off around 42 levels. So that's pretty much my thinking here. How long it's been? It's been 13 minutes. Okay, so let's have a look at this MP1 on ASX Megaport Limited. Today is the 18th of February, Tuesday, 2020. I mean, overall, this chart looks pretty amazing. It's just been going up ever since April 2019. So, what you want to do is, on the daily, you want to maintain the daily 21 EMA, which has been a good guide here, the purple one. We had a bit of a bull break here on increasing volume, so this is looking really good, right? It's looking good. We had a bit of a consolidation here. We had this dump to stop out everybody, to fake everyone out, and now we're going up. So this is showing you that there is some smart money basically. They dump here to buy shares for cheap, and then they decide to push the price up. So on increasing volume here as well, which is really good. And now they're defending this level here with this long wick today, this today's candle. And if we draw this line here, so you got these wicks here that we couldn't break above before. We broke above it, and now we came to retest it, and look, we bounced off it pretty much to the penny. Yeah, exactly, we bounced to the 1170 level. The other thing on this daily chart is that if you draw this trend line here using this body and this body, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, and then we broke bull above it. Once again, we came to retest it and we held it, which is also really good. So you got three things already supporting here. You got the ATMA on the daily, which is the green, you got the trend line, and you got this resistance, which is now acting, which are all now acting as support. So that's very good. So as long as we stay above this 1170, everything is you know, very, very nice. And you can see it was a bit of a rising wedge here, which is bearish by nature, but you know, sometimes they do break bullish, right? It doesn't have to always break bearish. So in this case it broke bullish, and you know, we've came and retested it already, so that's very good. But if we come the second time and then break back in it, that would be really bad. So that's why you want to put your stop at 1170 if you enter anywhere here from now on. But yeah, I mean, it's a good chart. It's you know, let's have a look on the weekly. On the weekly, you know, you had this fake out here, which broke to lower lows, but then you got higher low here, high low here, high low. So you got your weekly high low. So you're uptrending. You got your green 8 EMA acting as a really good support. The RSI is getting to overbought territory, and there is a possibility of bearish divergence, but you can argue that the bearish divergence already played out here because we had this huge dump. So you got the bearish divergence, and then you had the dump, which was 30% dump, so it's huge, right? That's a huge dump. Bearish divergence arguably already played out, and now the RSI cooled off, and now we're heading back up. And this chart has been going up, you know, for ages, so it just wants to do what it has been doing. So yeah, I mean, it's looking good. It's got support. RSI is getting to overbought territory, but it's okay, you know, it's fine. It can stay overbought for a long time. Like here, it got overbought, small consolidation, and then keeps going up. So yeah, I mean, 1170 is your stop, and then you're very, very safe. You are risking, well, you're risking 5%, 4.8%. Let's say if you entered right here at 12.25. So yeah, the volume looks good on the breakout. The supports here, so everything looks good. Yeah, that's it. So I'll give you a bonus. On the gold. Look at gold. Gold looks, this is Bitcoin, sorry, but Bitcoin looks okay as well. Time to buy some Bitcoin. Gold is looking really good. Look at the gold right now. So it's been consolidating and it's looking bullish. Look at the 8 EMA. It just supported it with a wick, and now it's trying to break bullish here. And if you look on the daily, it's already breaking bullish. It's already broke bullish, because if you look here, you got your 21 EMA. Once again, very important one. It supported it here. It sort of, you know, gave us a scare by breaking down a bit, but the bulls came in and bought the dip, and now it retested the pink 21 EMA again with 2 weeks, and we have a push. And also at the same time, if you look at so we had the push up high, then we dump here low, then we set a lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, and now we broke to a higher high. So this was the equilibrium here, and we broke bullish here. So, and then yesterday we also retested the breakout with a little bit of a wick right there, and we're bouncing right now, so it's looking really good. We still got 18 hours to go in this candle here, but if we can stay above 1577 level, then we're very bullish on gold at the moment. And yeah, it's looking good. The other thing is silver here. You got this channel of the silver that we've been in, and you can see that the bulls came in early here. They came in early and bought the dip. They didn't let the bears to test this channel once again, and now we seem to be breaking out bullishly as well. So if we can maintain above this channel here, it's a very good entry. And actually, maybe today I will enter some silver, because I haven't got a lot of silver. I don't have enough for a trade. So yeah, gold and silver look really good. Bitcoin has done some crazy things since about December. It's gone up a lot, and now it's testing this trend line here. And if the bulls can come in and buy the dip here, it'd be a very good entry point here as well, actually. Anyway, that's all for now. See you later.